Welcome back everyone to Sword of Mana. I am Markus, and in the last part we managed to defeat Dark Lord and get away from Granz castle, but now we are in a mission to go into the subterranean volcano, subsea volcano, to find out where the Sword of Mana has been held, and for that we're gonna have to go around to the town of Lorimar, and this is not where we are right now. This is the town of Ish, and we are gonna go running around here for a little bit before heading out to our next destination, especially since we gotta pack with our stuff over here, because otherwise yeah, we're gonna get a lot of problems along the road. I have went and fought way too many strong enemies in the last few sessions. So let's get the Dragon Choker. Thank you. Thank you very much, good sir. This is something that we're gonna equip right at this very moment, because I need physical defense like nothing else in this game. Let's see, does it show my total? Yeah, my 20 defense compared to my 63 magical defense. Yeah, I really have to take some more levels in a fighter's class, but since we are here, let's talk around a bit with the NPC. Let's see what they have to say. Rocky Wilds. They say rock floats there. Pretty wild, huh? Yeah, I can assume it is. This is the whole town of Ish. It's got its stories, some odd ones too. Stories about 6 or 7 wisdoms, I'm not sure. Apparently these 7 wisdoms can be summoned by using special cards, but it's hard to find someone who has any wisdom cards. I don't have long. I'd like to see a wisdom card before I die. Can I ask a favor? If you get a hold of a wisdom card, will you show it to me? Of course I'd pay you a small fee. Would you listen to an old man's last wish? Yes. I appreciate it. I can't wait to see it. The wisdom cards, I think, is something that we need to be able to actually get. You haven't had trade with Lorimar in over 20 years. Strange, isn't it? Who told me? Niccolo. He said it solo. So low I could hardly hear it. Ha! Get it? No, you slay me. Ooh, maybe I'll quit my day job. Good for you, I guess. What do we have to do to sit? Today's before days an adventure. Can you teach me a few things? What does one do in order to sit? L button plus A? I see, so that's how. Ordinarily I just squat down, but doing it as an adventurer seems more complicated. Ah yes, I just want to view a map. Popoy's notebook? I get lost easily. Looking at a map probably wouldn't help. I see, of course. Yes, that's it, I must thank you. But how? This is all I have, will you accept it? Cancun Feather. Thank you so very, very much. I think I'll explore around here a bit. Well, good luck on your next adventures, man. Cancun Feather, what the hell is a Cancun Feather? Probably something that we're gonna need for crafting. Oh my god. It's not an event item at the very least, but yeah. Let's keep exploring. This inventory is so convoluted it would take me forever to just find out what the item is. This is Ish. It's a small but pleasant town. Miss Sela is such a nice person. She gives me snacks all the time. Well, you brush your teeth later, because you never know how many cavities you end up getting. Say, you're an adventurer? I got a juicy story. Wanna hear it? Yes. The thing is, I'm making medicine. It's a magic potion that'll cure anything. It works real well, but the materials are hard to come by. This is where you come in. You can collect them. Are you interested? Yes. You're cooperative. But the one from you is get boo-boo worms stuck on monsters. But not the short ones. The short ones are too young to have flavor. They have to be at least 20 inches. Boo-boo worms come out for stomach curled up, measuring them. It's pretty tricky, so leave that to me. You just bring the boo-boo worms to me. I'm counting on you. Yeah, sure, if we manage to find them. I know I'm picking up all these side quests and not doing them, but yeah. Yep, I used to guide the gamers to the Subland River on their way to the Subsea volcano. Simple swordsmen like me couldn't hold a candle to them, fellas. There was one that didn't make it back, or maybe, yeah, he might be gone out another way. I do wonder what happened to that single person. This is the blacksmith. We were here before while I was searching for the merchant. All weapons have their good and bad aspect. It's better not to dwell too much on it, as long as it looks good. Huh? What was I up to? You mean you don't know? No, I don't know what you're up to, man. That husband of mine pretends that he's senile whenever it suits him, like after dessert. Meh. Evil spirits have long lived in Kala Peaks. Many have flower names like Amaryllis and Edelweiss and such. Interesting? I'm avoiding this guy before, because yes, I don't need any tempering for now at least. I'm gonna temper my armor maybe when I get to the end of the game. What to do? I got to prepare fishy fruits or I'll be in big trouble. I know. Excuse me. Sorry to trouble you, but could you possibly part with a few fishy fruits? Yes? Oh, what a break! You're out of them? Well, that's mean. Yeah, I don't know what fishy fruits are. I haven't seen a freaking hothouse in a while. At night, the glass desert is gorgeous and glistening. You should see it. It's like walking among the stars. I think we're gonna see it pretty soon. What's that you got? Is that why they called barbecue newt? I heard of that. Oh, it's disgusting. This happened a while back, but I met this guy who loved newt. He was desperate for money. He didn't care if a job was dangerous. He'd do anything. You'll have to go to Lorimar to find him. I heard he's hiding out there. This guy never stands freaking still in one place. Klinka himra mirion tan, klinka himra mirion tin, klinka himra mirion tinkwa, klinka himra mirion tinkwa. The fuck are you doing? Spell practice. Our dream is to become famous at it, and then make Ish even bigger than Wendell. Well, keep dreaming. Let's see. I know it's small, but make yourself at home. Thank you. Glass Desert is due north, the armory is due south. The lady at the general store is cute, but that's the kind of thing you guys are attracted to. I sure don't know why. ManaSeries is located in the time warp. That's what people say anyway. Kids have made up a game about it. My mommy and daddy are always like this. It's disgusting. Yuck. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, honey pie. Come on, they're just in love. You're gonna be just as stupid when you grow up, little kid. But yeah, we talked about it to everyone, so let's go down south of the Glass Desert so we can reach the armory. Just to keep exploring a bit, there should be now the first time we can actually freaking travel somewhere. So let's take advantage of it. I like this new area, and Willy for some reason seems like he had a freaking awakening, because now he's, at least he was actually fighting. Damn. If only you could be just as helpful before, man. So now let's keep going around here, because there are a lot of chests to find. And I'm really curious to see whether or not we can manage to reach them. No, this area... Oh my god! Come on, yes! I'm probably gonna have to do some weird finagling. So we're saying, I'm sorry about the fact that I'm basically running around and getting all this dialogue stuff, but basically not really doing that much of anything when it comes to actually following up on all the side quests I'm doing. But there's a couple of reasons to this. One, this is basically how I always played the game myself. I never actually gave too much importance to the side quest, not because I don't care, but it's for the main reason. This game is a bit complicated to handle on that side of things. First of all, there's no quest log, so it's not like I can actually remember wherever the hell I need to go without taking a lot of notes. But many of these side quests are kind of drop dependent. You have to basically rely on enemies giving you what you need, and I don't really want to spend too much time grinding around. I prefer just go straight location to location and do what needs to be done in order to proceed. And finally we got a hothouse. Oh my god! Hey little cactus, it's been a freaking while since I last saw you. Hope you're doing fine. Let's see what you've written from us. Yeah, we skipped this one the last time. The chief went out and found the mirror back with the wooden hall, but carrying it around seems queer hanging it on a wall. Yeah, makes sense. Let's see what scene says here. Darklaw, that foul monstrosity, stormed the nave and fled ferocity, took the girl, such animosity. What's next? I'm at losity. Dude has a knack for rhyming at the very least. Hey, sweet little Horshard, what fruits do you have for us here today? Some apple socks, some bell grapes, and some bumpkin. All of these fruits are gonna be used later for tempering all of my equipment, because basically they give you some buffs, make you a bit stronger on some occasions, and yeah, they can be very useful. The only problem is that you temper one equipment, the temper will stay on that equipment that you actually used. So at the end of the day, when you change, if you manage to change that equipment, I think we lose the temper, and then you'll be basically back to square one. So it's best to just hanging on to all the fruit that you get and only focusing on tempering once you have your best equipment, which is basically what I'm doing here. I am ignoring the armors because I'm ignoring the weapons because I'm not using them, and basically focusing myself entirely on the armor. Like here, 10. The gator skin gives me 10 in everything for the gator hat, but I want to see if there's something else that might be even more useful. Yeah, the gator skin 15. Let's see with the sandals. With the sandals only 7. And finally, I think the last one that we have are the gloves. Yes. The gator gloves are just a free, so yeah, let's do this. Let's use the gator skin for this. And then let's see what everything else we have that gives us the best kind of defense here. Let's use the Judd Amp on the hat. With the sandals, what can we have? For Judd Amp, let's go with the charcoal. And finally with the gloves, what's in it for us? We can only use the baobab wood. And with that, we are basically done with the with the tempering on the armor. Like I said, I'm not focusing on the weapons because I'm not using weapons at all, so it would be kind of a waste of time to go and use them. But yeah, let's see how my defense stat is now. Still 20 shows here, but hopefully the equipment is actually doing something. I hope at the very least. So let's keep exploring the glass desert, and we have a save point here, so let's take advantage. Hey you buddy, I am Professor Bomb from the Armory. Is that you say? Never been here before? Want an explanation of the Armory? Yes! It's easy to catch on, Wanny. We'll do that. Shout out where you want to go, and here, I'll show you how to do it myself. I'll let you hear the inventor's yell. And yeah, with this, we can finally bomb into every single location that has a cannon near itself. And the next location for us is Lorimar's castle, so let's not waste any more time and just go straight there. This is the main method of transportation in the ManaSeries. It's incredibly freaking dumb, and I love it because of it. Because, like, how are you supposed to get shot out of a cannon, fly the entire way of the continent, land on your feet and survive? I have no clue, but somehow this shit works, and I freaking love it. Unfortunately, Professor Bomb here seems to be rather frozen cold by everything that has happened. But yeah, now we are very close to Lorimar's castle, so let's move our way into the our new location, and then once we reach the castle, we can take a break. Oh, we have a snowfield, and that means that we can also have our favorite mechanic in all of gaming, ice physics, so we can go slipper all over the place. Yeah, you can really see the traction that that Fuji gets when she's, especially when she's running on the ice. She just goes wee all over the place. Oh yeah, at the very least this knight, so this rabbi here are just slipping away. Yeah, this is a very nice location. I like how much it's how it's set out. I like Winter Wonderlands in video games. There's something that I really enjoyed about stuff like I Am Setsuna was basically going through all these snowy areas. Snow, it's a thing that really... once you become an adult, you really have a complicated relationship with snow. Unless you're in a tourist location where you're relaxing and skiing all day, then you love the snow. But when you're an adult working your 9 to 5 and you actually have to take transportation and or at worst driving on the snow, that it's oh my god, it's a freaking nightmare. But yeah, so for that I associate the snow, as much as I am a summer kind of person. I hate the cold of winter with passion, honestly. But I like the snow. The snow, it's equivalent to childlike wonder for me. Oh, we are getting real lucky with the wheels. Yeah, this city is very cute. It's not as cute as Altena, because Altena has these giant trees all over the place that were all they all had the Christmas lights on. They were done in a very subtle way. They weren't exactly they weren't decorated. They were just some slight pixels, just like these ones here, that would light up in very different colors, not just shades of cyan. And yeah, it made this very cool effect that you basically had all of the... you basically had Christmas trees. I love it. Sadly, it's kind of lost in the 3D remake, but whatever. That remake still looks good regardless. It's a shame that Vision of Mana ended up doing so poorly. That game... oh my god, that game was so good. I had a lot of fun doing it, playing it, getting the Platinum Trophy. I don't really get Platinum Trophies all that much because I'm not that kind of person. But I went the extra mile with Vision of Mana, especially also because it was rather easy to do, honestly. But it was fun. Like, the only issues I had with Vision of Mana were the kind of the maps that were a bit too big for their own good. They really went overboard because we cannot have self-contained small maps that are easy to navigate. Now we need to make everything as this gigantic open space today. And here we are! So this is Lorimar Castle. It's awfully quiet. It's a very nice castle though. Yeah, and everyone seems to be frozen solid in ice. Yeah, this doesn't really bode well, but thankfully we have a Mana Goddess statue here, so we can save at this point and take a small break. And we're gonna see each other exploring Lorimar Castle in the next part of Sword of Mana. I am Markus, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself, guys, and have a very nice day.